Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some Storage Dealer Simulator. Now we're going to get started here in just a minute, but if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, and also don't forget to leave comments down below. And if you're watching the chat live, don't forget to comment and chat with me. Let me know you're here so I can talk with you. But we're just waiting on the game to load up. Um, it takes it a while when you get started, so there it goes. Alright, so today we're going to do our best to save up enough money to get at least half of our store purchased. I want to have over 20,000 left at the end of the day after we purchase lockers and stuff, but we'll see. Um, see where we are. I think right now we are sitting at 20,000, and we need to buy some lockers, so we'll have some stuff to sell. So we're going to go ahead and buy the three that are here. And then we may just get these three and see if we can, save a little bit of money by not purchasing any more. Just depends on what we get in here. Alright, let's go ahead and okay. Got some decent stuff in here so far. Alright, let's just go ahead and open up all these. Alright. Alright. Decent amount of stuff out of that first one. Alright, so a lot of searchables in this one. Let's go ahead and get this last one. Alright, last thing to search, and then we can head back and start repairing things and pricing things. Alright, let's go back. $100. And then we got a necklace worth $350. And a bag worth $190. $350 for that. $170 and 70. All right, 350 on that, and 270 on this. Okie doke. Alright. 1, 2. Gonna come with us? There we go. Okay, don't know where the bike went. Eat the bikes. Have no idea where it went. Eat it off somewhere. Maybe we'll find it. But if we don't, it was only a $70 bike. So 1, 2, and 3. For where? Alright, everything is fixed. Let's go ahead and get us some sleep. Then we'll open up, try to make some money. Alright, so we started off with 22,000, and we'll see where we end up after selling all this. No. Oh, sorry. Um, Nobody wanting to buy our stuff. That's alright. Somebody will come along. Nope. Nope. Guys, if you're watching, don't forget to comment. Let me know you're here. Alright, so, yep, we'll sell that. And let's go ahead and put two more things over here. 535. And put this here for 10. What you got? 165. How about 160? Okay. No, thank you. 85 on the camera. Alright, we'll sell that. Let's go ahead and put TV out here. 435. Alright, we'll sell that. Put these shoes on there for 130. No. Nope. Alright, starting to make a little money here. Alright. Go 80 on that. Yeah, we'll sell it. 270 on that. Alrighty, good deal. We're back up to 20,000. Nope. Alright. Alright, 135 on the shoes. And no, we're not selling it for that. Got 300 on this one. Alright, shit, nope. We ain't doing halvesies. We got two more big items left. As far as size goes, we got a lot of good price stuff still. No. Alright. 75. Camera, sell it. Let's put this watch out. 85. Picture, nope. Nope. DVD for 70. Alright, no. Alright, we can do that. Okay. Glasses for 195. We'll sell it. And sell it. Go 48. 185. 175. Okay. 200 on that. And ring 420. Yep, we'll sell it. Okay. 650. And 25. Hopefully we'll be able to sell everything. We're back up to where we started, so everything else we sell is profit. Alright, nope. Getting worse. Hello Space 300. Thank you. 100 for that. And $15. Alright. We'll go 200 on that. And nope. Guys, if you're watching, don't forget to comment, let me know you're here, and also consider hitting that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell if you like what you see. Alright. Okay. 70. And then put that there for 100. But if you want to lurk, I'm good with you lurking too. Alright, let's go 24. And we'll try 11. Alright. 120. And 35. What we got? Yeah, we'll sell it for that. $45. And no. Alright. Okay. 70 on that. Just got 2 DVDs left. So we're down to our last 10 items of the day. Alright, monitor, we can get 95 for that. Okay. Alright, 2 hours left to sell 9 items. Apparently they both wanted that DVD. Alright, yeah. We can get full price for that. Thank you. Okay. We'll go 65. Okay, and we'll let them have it for that. Alright, so just see what, 5 items left. Alright, you're not gonna give me that, but that's what I want. And you, sir. I don't think he'll give it, but no. sir. Will you give me 25? Alright, sorry. Alright, yep. Come on, I want to sell these 5 items. Doesn't matter. They'll be here for the next day. We have made $2,000 profit though off of those 3 lockers, so alright, we'll sell it. And we'll sell it. Alright, just 3 things left. Up to 25,000, so we've made $3,000. And we're gonna buy a full 8 lockers if we can. We should be able to. Alright, yeah, we'll go 42. Thank you. And we'll go 25 on that one. Just to get rid of it, now we just got the 1 item. Now we could try our luck at another container, but we're not going to do it. We're trying to get our money back. Alright. Thank you, sir. Alright, we're done. Let's go get some more. There's my bike. We'll come back. We'll grab that on the way back. It flew a long way. We'll see if we can get some more today. Hopefully he has more than 3. Alright, what we got? There we go. Get that one. Get that one. That one and that one. Alright, let's see. There's one there, one there. Alright, let's grab these 2. We'll just park our truck there. Okay, bike, come on. Okay. 'cause it's bite day apparently. Oh, come on. Alright, let's go get the last one. Or two. Got two more to get. go unload this. We'll grab our bike that's in the middle of the road. If it's still there. I don't know how it flew that far. I did see it somewhere. Yep, there it is right there. Sorry people, I lost the bike. And we may just stick with these 4 lockers. Got a lot of stuff. We spent about 5,000 on these, so if we can make up to 28, 29, 30 somewhere in there, I'd be happy with that. Got some pretty good stuff in these. So. Alright, let's get 1 bike and 2 bike. 1, 2. This one we can put straight up for sale. $1,000. Alright, and this one we're gonna have to repair. So let him do that. Alright, put these 2 big things over here. Put that one up for $350. Alright, and then we can grab this bike, put it over there. One, 2, and gotta be something else broken. There we go. Alright. Go ahead and be repairing one of those. Alright, we got 1, 2, and 3. We'll set these straight out for sale. Alright, that one's worth 100. That one's worth 350. Okay, let's try that again. That one's worth 45. Broken. Alright, that one's done. We'll just drop that over here. Not broken. Alright, that one is $12.30. Alright, that one is $3.40. And these are 10. Alright. Let's grab some more stuff. 1, 2, and 3. That one's broke. These are not. 2 and 3. Hold on just a second and I'll tell you. Let's see. This game is currently $13.99. It's a great game. I love it. I have over 300 hours in the game. I've played it a lot. But they've changed a lot since I started playing, so that's why I'm doing a new series of it. But yep, it is $13.99. It's a good game. It really is. um, Lots of things to do in the game. Like I said, they've added more since I quit playing. Like, I mean, you can actually get lockpicks and steal cars and stuff now. So I haven't tried that yet. We'll be doing that later in the series after we get our store established. But there are two different stores you can buy. I believe one of them is 25,000 or 20,000, something like that. But we're saving up for the 40,000 one because I don't want to have to move anything. Takes too long. Like it takes like 2 hours to move all your shelves and get everything set back up. So I'm just going to do it one time. But you do have to purchase all your shelves and that kind of stuff. You have to set up your store, hire employees if you want to. But it is a really good game. And I do appreciate you being here with me tonight. Alright, let's drop this one off. Drop this one off over here. But yeah, it is one of my favorite games. It's a little different. I play Storage Hunter Simulator 2, and I really like that one. But they're completely different. Um, because there you have to bid on the lockers. Here you just buy whatever locker you want for whatever price it is, and you just see what you get. You know, it's not real. It's not realistic. Like, it's not like a Storage Wars game. It's just, some places that do storage buildings like this, they don't auction them. They have them set at a price, and you either pay it or you don't, and you get it or you don't. So, and I used to do some of that when I had a flea market business, so it kind of brings back some old times too. But yeah, it is a very good game for the price, especially. You can definitely get your $13.99 worth out of it. Um, and my scaling on games is if I can get as many hours as I paid dollars for it. So if I pay $15 for a game and I get 15 hours out of it, I feel like I got my money's worth. I have bought games in the past where I did not do that, but most games I do. I'm not hard to please. I enjoy just about any kind of simulator game. That's what my channel's built on, basically. We have a few other games like Dinkum and Stardew Valley, but some people would consider those in the simulator drama because they have farming and stuff like that. But they have a little bit more than that. So, but most of the other games are some type of simulator. I really enjoy simulators. But it's a really cool game. Um, like I said, we're trying to save up to buy the store. I could have already bought the cheaper one, but like I said, I don't want to have to move everything that I have from one store to another, because even if I let the store sell out, um, I've still got to move all the shelves and reset up the store and all that, and that's just time I don't want to spend. Not that you can't do that. I mean, I did that the first time I played. Um, but we do have a recorded series of this that was back when I first started my channel, where I did videos, and I got to the point to where I had done everything in the game, and he had taken some of the storage buildings away, and it limited you on what you could buy in a day. Right now, I can buy four lockers at each place, but I just decided to just go with one, and we'll go to the other one the next day and get stuff from that, and then we'll probably buy some of the wheeling cars, which is kind of like a Hot Wheels type thing where you just open boxes and get random cars out of them, and they can be valued all the way up to 300 bucks. So, all right, everything is repaired, so let's head back to the trailer, get us some sleep, and we'll come back and try to sell all that stuff. All right, all right, let's open up. But yeah, you start here at the flea market, and move your way into a store. There are big storage lockers. There are containers you can buy that they're completely, you have no idea what's in them. Again, but you can get vehicles and all kind of stuff out of those. You can also get contraband items that you can try to sneak past the police and take them to the black market dealer and get good money for that stuff. But it is kind of hard to elude the police in this game because they're everywhere. Alright, let's put this out. And then at the beginning of this game, you have to research everything to find out its price until you get the skill points. I'll show you what those are, and we have enough to unlock everything. But so this one gives you more when you throw stuff away. This one lets you uh, talk to the people more times, trying to bargain. This one is um, where your workers can price everything for you. These let you buy more warehouses. Masterful Eye is the skill you want to get to as quick as possible because that lets you know what everything's worth. And then these are lock picking skills, which I haven't used before. So we will be doing that later on in this series. Um, like I said, I've never, it's been added recently and since I played. But yeah, it is a very good game. I'd say it's worth $13.99. But, you know, I like the game, so I did. I meant to do 250. Okay. All right, what we got here? Another 1,200 bucks. But you can get very lucky in some lockers, like we did today. Honestly, those two bicycles, that right there, and those PCs paid for the lockers. So all this other stuff is just extra. And of course, you can learn kind of what people will pay for things by their bidding. I generally, on things less than $100, I have a $5 kind of leeway, but I mean, you can do it however you want. If you just want to flip it as quick as you can do that. But I try to get the most amount of money for what it is. So I have like a system that I've worked out over the time I've been playing. All right, there we go. Bicycle, 1,000 bucks. But in the store, you can buy these and put them in your store. You can buy these and put them in your store. There's also gondola shelves that you can put in your store. Jewelry shelves you can put in your store. Um, Quite a lot of different varieties of things. Of course, there's houses to buy. All right, something doesn't have a price. What doesn't have a price? could have swore I priced it. What? Alright. Okay, weird. Alright. And then there's also, certain things that are worth repairing and certain things that aren't. And you just have to kind of learn that as you go. If the item sells for $20 and it costs $17 to repair it, it's not worth it. So you trash it. Um, let's go 185. It's getting on my nerves. Maybe if we move it somewhere else. Okay, now it's got a price. Okay. Let's go ahead and just put that bike down right there. Okay. Alright, yeah, we'll sell it for that. But yeah, it is a great little game. Came out way before Storage Hunter did. And like I said, they're two different games. I love Storage Hunter. I stream it 2 nights a week, so 90 on that one. Or 2 days a week. I can't remember if they're at night or not. One of them I know is at night, but I stream about 15, 16 times a week, and I also do some videos. But I don't do videos of the games that I'm streaming and don't do streams of the games that I do videos. That way I can play different games. I think I have about 15 or 16 different games I'm playing right now. Try 350. Okay. Watch. Nope. Come on. 90. It was 95. Alright, let's go ahead and get this other $1,000 bike on there. Alright, send away. Send away. We still got quite a bit of stuff, and we are almost back to where we started. So, some days you get a lot of value, some days you don't. Let's go ahead and put some of this stuff down. No thanks. Thank you. Alright. And I've seen people play it different ways too. Some people trash stuff that's not worth a lot of money, but I'm the kind of business person that decides that if you can make money off of it, you shouldn't sell it or shouldn't trash it. But again, it's different for every player. I hope I can give you some ideas. I mean, I do have a system. That one is still broke. Let's go get that fixed. We'll go 85 on that. And we'll sell that for that. $90. $30. And I will say this game has been out for probably a year and a half to 2 years, and he keeps adding things to it. So those kind of games to me are very much worth it. Like he still has plans to add more. So I really like what the developer of this. I can't remember his name. I know he's with Quadfix Studios, but can't remember his name. But he has done a really good job of keeping this game updated, which I appreciate. Gives it more playability where you can replay it and do different things. So I really appreciate that. Alright. I apologize for my wife snoring in the background. She's been sick and she's more comfortable on the couch, which is near where my computer is. Alright, so almost at the end of this day. We still got quite a few things to sell, and we're almost at 30,000. So can actually hit 32 or 33 if we sell it all. Alright. Yep. Alright. We'll sell it for that. Okay. We will have a few things left after this day, though. Alright, let's see. We'll go 30 on that. 85. Thanks. Last 30 minutes of the day. I'd like to at least sell 4 more items, but I don't think it's going to happen. Alright. I'll put the little things over there. Alright, we might get 1 or 2 more. Yeah, we'll sell it for that. Alright, well, everything but 8 items. That's pretty good. We did have a lot of stuff. And, yep. Alright, let's go get some more lockers. So we did make about 8.5, 9,000 off of those. And we still got a few items left. Alright. So we're sitting at 32. Alright. This one. This one. And that one. Alright, before we get started on these, I'm going to take a quick bio break, run to the bathroom. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's go ahead and get these lockers done. Alright, we got that. We got a TV. Those are stuck in a box. Let's just go ahead and open them up. Alright, let's see, like that skateboard is broken, so you can't do anything with it but break it down. Like those shoes right there. I'll show you here in a second. Alright, so these shoes are worth $5. Selling them, if I throw them away, I get $6. So, just little things like that that you can learn. Alright. It's actually a pretty decent amount out of this locker. Alright. Just go ahead and set this right here. Alright. That watch can be really good or really good or really good. It's either going to be 400 and something, 900 or 1350. So let's see which one. Or 1,000. Sorry, wasn't 1,200 is 1,000. The other one's going. But anyway, $1,000 watch. Not bad. Alright, let's see. Let's get in our truck. I think the other ones are all the other way. See, this is a new storage area that wasn't in the game when I played previously. He added this not too long ago, which made me really happy and want to play this again because it gives me more choices for lockers. Because if you only had that one that we went to before, and you only had 3 lockers you could buy, that was it. Like, there was no other place you could go and get anything else. It was just, you could get those 3 lockers, and that made it, and that happens a lot. So it made it really hard to progress fast. Because you'd only go up a couple of thousand, you know. And so now I feel like I can get to the store. This is stream number 4, I think. Might be stream number 5. But you know, normally it would take me a lot longer to get where I'm at right now. But before he changed it, yeah. Now with the extra lockers, I mean, I could buy 8 lockers every day, but I can't sell that much in a day, even with the store. Now, when I have the store, I will buy that many because I'll have shelves to put them on, and can put a lot more in my store than I can at the flea market there. Yeah, you can't really sell more than 3 or 4 lockers worth of stuff at the flea market. So I have bought 8, and it took me 2 days in game to sell it all. So really no point in buying it. Alright, we got a lawnmower. Get that in there. Get it out of my way. Got a chair, snowboard, another PC. Got a car. And like those little baskets, they're not worth anything. But you can break them down and get repair parts, which you can use later when you have the store. You'll have 2 employees. You'll have a guy that does research for you, which prices your items basically. You still have to run the register, which is another thing I like about this game, is you still have to be actively involved in your store. You can't just hire employees to do everything for you. You still have to run the register because you're the one that's going to be bargaining with them and all that. So another thing I like about this game, Storage Hunter, you don't really do any of that except for at the very beginning. When you first buy your store, you may have to price stuff. Um, but for the rest of the time, your employees do all the work. All you do is go buy storage lockers, verify the items, and take them in. But again, different game. But I like the fact that this one, to make any money in your store, you have to be there. So you do have employees that help you. That like I'll just have to set the stuff on the shelves and then tell my employee to price them, and then I'll have a guy there that will repair my stuff when it's broken. So I don't have to keep going back to the flea market to get stuff repaired. I can get it done in my shop, so that's nice. But I still have to run the register to make money. So I like that. It puts a different twist on it than most simulator games, where you can usually eventually hire out everything. And I do that in those games, don't get me wrong. But this is that one game where you have to bargain. You can't just set the prices and people buy them for that. You have to bargain with them and try to get the money you want for it. So it just makes it a little more interesting, I think. But yeah, I definitely would recommend this game if you like this type of game where you search through lockers to get stuff. I would definitely recommend it. You'll get a lot of hours out of the game if you really choose to. Of course, I'm playing it on on my channel, but even if I wasn't, I would still play this game since this update. I'm playing it on my channel because I like it. I don't play any games I don't like. I'll try a game out. If I don't like it, I'm not going to play it, because if I'm not enjoying it, y'all aren't going to enjoy me watching me do it. So I really only play things that I enjoy. So, which any kind of simulator I pretty much enjoy. There are certain ones that I won't play, not because they're not good games, but because like Schedule One, I would love to play. It is cute, it's funny, it's hilarious, but it's about selling drugs, and that's just not my thing. Nothing against anybody that plays it. One of my best friends that has a channel plays it on his channel, and I watch his videos and I laugh, but it's just not what I want to do. I want to keep it, where anybody can watch it. And it's not a very good message to send to kids, playing a game that deals drugs. So that's just my personal thing. Like I said, nothing against anybody that plays it. It is a great game, or at least I haven't played it, but it seems to be a great game because a lot of people have, and a lot of people still play it. But it's just not my type of game, if that makes sense. Did I get all my lockers? I guess I did. We can fill up our truck. Alright, but I'm going to show you one more thing that is part of this game, which is the toy store, which right now all it has in it is the Hot Wheels, or wheeling cars as he calls them. But it's pretty cool. There's 6 different boxes you can get. You can get anywhere from 1 to 6 cars out of the boxes. Depending on which box you buy, they all have, each one you get a certain amount from. But it gives you extra stuff to sell, or if you wanted to just try to collect them all, which I don't know how you could track it, but other than visually. But yeah, you go talk to the guy and you can buy. He has, like, in current stock, he has 3 of this one, 2 of this one, 2 of this one, 2 of this one, 2 of this one, 3 of that one. But I'm just going to buy 1 of each. Alright, and then see, like that one only had 1 car in it. So we'll open the other ones later. I was just going to show you I knew that particular one just had one in it, so it's carrying the same amount of items. Uh, Alright, now we'll have a bunch of stuff to sell. We already got a few items to sell, but we got a bunch more now. Alright, let's get out of here. We'll stop off at the fuel station and get gas as well. Which is another thing a lot of simulators don't do. I know Storage Hunter does, and American Truck Simulator, obviously, and then Farming Simulator. But there are a lot of simulators where you can just drive around as much as you want, and you don't have to worry about gas. I like that you have that in this game. I just made that car disappear. It makes it, where you can't just go out and spend every dime you got. You got to be prepared to get gas. And in this one, you don't have to pump it. You just come up and hit E, and it fills it up for you. But I mean, at least you do have to stop and get it. I like the fact that you have to get gas. It makes it to where you don't just go willy-nilly spending all your money. And this is the store that we're going to be purchasing. It's 39,000. This store right up here. This green building. If you haven't seen this, it has 4 spots outside that you can actually sell cars on once you buy the store, but they don't show up until you buy the store. But this is the store we're going to get. It's pretty big. It has a decent amount of room in it. So you just and you can put shelves in there however you like. And if you see, you go up to it, it's if you hit E, it's 39,000, which we can't buy yet. I want to get to about 56,000, and that's 55 or 56,000 after having stuff to sell. So probably about 70-ish thousand, so I can actually buy stuff to put in the store, plus buy shelves. There's no point in having the store if you don't have shelves, because you have no way to sell it. So I want to get about 55, 60,000 and a truckload of stuff, so I can buy shelves and actually, when I open my store, have stuff on the shelves. But that's just a personal thing. I mean, you don't have to have that much. I just want to be able to fill up the store. The shelves are expensive too. Like the gondola type shelves that have 6 item slots on them are like $1,200 a piece, and then the ones like these here that have 2 slots are like $699 a piece or something like that. So yeah, it's expensive, but it's fun. So we're just going to take the cars out. We'll open them during the day tomorrow while we're selling stuff. Of course, we have the one that we opened, which was worth $10, which is actually worth keeping, but there are some that are only worth $3 to $5, and it's cheaper to sell them just to the garbage over there. So I mean, it's kind of a gamble too when you buy those, because you don't know what you're gonna. But like I said, you can get cars worth up to 300, and you pay $275 for the most expensive box. So if you get a $300 car, you basically paid for the 6 cars in that box. So you average out making profit. I have had a few times where I got those where I didn't make profit off of them, because they were all $5 to $10 cars, but it doesn't happen very much. You get a lot of 25 and 30 and 40, stuff like that. Alright, go ahead and repair something there. But you also, like I said, you get different size items. There are all different kinds of things. There's guitars you can get. There's battery operated car, like for kid type cars and stuff like that. All kind of collectible stuff like these figurines and stuff like that. RC cars, and you can actually play with the RC cars. Um, I can show you that here in a minute. Like I could take this one. No, let's just. I think I have one more in the truck. We'll see. If I don't, I'll pull that one off so and show you. All right, almost through. So last two items. So, like with the RC cars, grab this one real quick, pick it up, put it over here, and hit, well, maybe you can't play with these. Oh yeah, use. Alright, so you can use the arrow keys to drive and play with the RC cars. You can do some pretty cool tricks and stuff with them. So that's a cool thing about it too. If you get bored, you can do that. Alright, well, let's go ahead and close this up. And we'll head home and sleep. And that is where we're going to end today's stream. I'm getting pretty tired. I've been up all day. So go ahead and save it one more time just to be on the safe side. Alright. But anyway, that's going to be all for today. I do appreciate you guys being here with me today. This is Yarok, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, and also don't forget to leave comments down below. All that stuff for you is free, and it helps me and the channel grow, and I do appreciate all the support that you've given me so far. You guys rock. I love you guys. I hope you'll have a blessed day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.